Well, hi everyone and welcome to Rob Evans 365. This is day number 416 and I'm calling you, or speaking to you, live from Brisbane today. And it's night time now. I did start recording this 365 this morning, but I had a couple of meetings I had to attend and I thought I'd just start again. So I'd only just gotten into it. Right now, you can probably hear in the background, I am on the treadmill because I have been locked away all day. This morning I got out and did about a 45-minute walk this morning, but I've been sedentary for most of the day, so I need to just get up some more steps, help loosen up the back a little bit. It's, I started before 5 a.m. this morning and it's almost 9 p.m. at night now. But I guess this just goes to show you the focus that you need to have, or you can have, on your health and fitness if you really want to. They talk about where focus goes, energy flows, and that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, I have so many other things that I could think that I could be doing right now, like I could have a shower, go watch a movie or something like that. Or I could choose to do what I'm doing right now. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am exercising, I'm talking to you and having a great time doing it because this is how much I value my health and what it is that I do. So today, great day, coaching all day from two of JT's coaches, Coach D and Brent. Always love hearing from those guys. And JT did the afternoon for about 4 or 5 hours this afternoon. And it's always good to hear from JT. And you know what I love about the way that he coaches? Every single time that I hear him coach, there's always some different content. And that's incredible to be able to come up with that different content every single time. It's really, really impressive to see him in action. And every single time I take away something new. I take away, might be some of the same themes that you hear before, but you hear it differently because at each time you are hearing a thought, you're in a different place in your life, or something is different happened during the day, which means that you are in a different place, so you're ready to maybe hear something differently. It's really, really quite compelling. So today I've got some great ideas for some new business opportunities, some things where I could do better at what I'm doing at the moment. And like I said, was it yesterday or the day before, the reason that I come away to do these events is because it takes me out of my normal business. It takes me away from all the distractions for a couple of days, 2.5 days, where I can just focus on what I need to focus on here to move my business forward, to make a difference, to change what it is that I'm doing so that I'm not just stuck in the same rut. Now, I'm gonna stop the treadmill because the noise is annoying me, so I'm assuming it's annoying you as well. And I'm just gonna walk around the gyms. It's a great gym where I am right here, and I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I get out of the environment that I'm in, because fresh ideas, not being blinded by anything else in your mindset, any of the other distractions, whether it's relationship stuff, it's family stuff. Whatever it is, that's not in your mind because you're just away from it all. And which is often why when I'm wanting to, what was the last thing I did was developing my online program. I took myself out of business for 5 days and just focused on getting the recordings done so that I could just get it out of the way. Rather than, I could have taken, at the rate I was doing it, I could have taken probably, I reckon at the rate I was doing it, it would have taken me 60 days to do it because I was doing one recording a day. I said, you know what, that's far too slow. So instead, I decided to record 45 days in 15 and finish the whole program. start 45 days in 5 days and finish the program, not 15. I'd done 15 already. And that's what I love about coming up here and doing this sort of stuff. It gives you that real opportunity to move things forward. And then it's just about implementation. But that's the hardest part. You've got to make sure that you're taking these ideas and you're implementing. And a lot of about what I talk about to you, about your health and fitness, you can hear it. And you can think, yeah, that's a great idea, and not do anything about it. And it's like, well, that's just a wasted opportunity. Don't do that. Don't be one of those people that just sits there passively and thinks, yeah, well, that's a good idea, and not do anything about it. Everybody loses from that. So I don't want you to be like that. I want you to be a winner, not a loser, and make sure that you're constantly taking that action, constantly doing stuff. And that's where you'll find that your life starts to change, your body starts to change, and you feel fantastic. I want to briefly talk to you about this gym where I'm at. Wherever I go, I do. I posted a Facebook Live video which you can tap into right now on social media, and I think I'll put it on Instagram as well. Wherever I go to the gyms, and I like to do a recording there and say what's my summation of the gym, because I think gyms in motels overall have got a long way to go. Generally speaking, they're all pretty crappy. This is one of the best gyms that I've been in, I have to say. Certainly by far the best one I've been into is the Grand Hyde in Melbourne, which is a full commercial gym on their floors there. It just blew me away when I knew that there was a gym there, but when I actually went to it, I thought, man, I didn't realise it was a full commercial gym like that. That is fantastic to have that in a motel. This one, so I'm staying at the Hilton in Brisbane here, and it's all basically Precor equipment. They've got 3 treadmills, they've got 2 recumbent bikes, they've got an upright bike, they've got a stepper and 2 cross trainers, 2 rowers. They've got, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4 pin loaded machines, a decent range of dumbbells as well as some flat bench, incline bench, some balls. You've got mats, rollers, plenty of space, medicine balls, water, fans, TVs, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's really quite cool, and I love the space. It's a good space, and it's nicely decorated and everything. So it's a great little facility that they have here. It's really, really cool. So well done, Hilton. You've done a nice job here, because it's rare to come and find these things. So there's no one in here at the moment. It's open 24/7 too, which is really cool, which means I can come in whenever I like. And obviously nobody's working out at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night like I am. Well, I'm just pacing up and down now. So it's been a great day. Really enjoyed it. Tired now. I think the last 2 weeks have been really big for me, and I've started to really feel the consequences, I think, of those things catching up with me when I'm out of the daily grind. And I was looking at my nutrition and thinking, wow, is there something nutritionally that I'm not doing quite right? And I think I've got it pretty spot on. I think I'm just fatigued from everything. I actually had to come back at lunchtime today when we had a lunch break, and I came back up to my rooms. It's in the same facility, and I had some lunch, and I actually had a 10-minute nap because I was absolutely knackered. I was really, really tired. So I had a 10-minute nap, which actually served me pretty well. So I then picked up super well for the rest of the day. But now, it's after 9 o'clock, and I'm starting to get really tired. So I still don't think I've recovered fully from the last few weeks. But I was thinking, maybe I've been eating the last few days, eating chicken, eating some fish, and I thought, actually, maybe I haven't had many serves of red meat over the last week. And if you're vegetarian or vegan, just block your ears for now. Sorry to offend you. And so I thought, okay, I need to get some red meat. So I had some steak with some vegetables for dinner tonight. And it tasted very nice, actually. So that was cool. So about my iron levels, maybe a little bit lower at the moment. I'm not sure. I had blood tests not that long ago, and everything was fine. But anyway, kind of like an insurance policy for me. I think at the end of the day, I just need to sleep. I just need some more sleep. And I'm going to head to bed pretty much straight after this. I've got to upload the podcast, and then I'm going to hit the sack. But a really, really great time that I'm having here. Had a good meeting tonight. When I travel, I like to network, connect with people that I know in different places, and some I don't know. But I caught up with a colleague up here, and we just spent the last hour and a half or so just catching up. It's always a good time catching up with Phil. And I networked with a couple of people today, which is really cool. I'm finding that the more of these events I'm going to, you run into the same people. It's just really interesting to hear what people are doing, in their businesses, in their lives, and so forth, to say, wow, that's really impressive. You go kind of thing. I love seeing other people's successes and, what they're doing with their business lives and how they're taking things to the next level. I find that's quite exciting. And, I know a lot of people think, oh, well, look what they're doing. I don't want to celebrate their success because it's not me. But I don't look at it that way. I look at it from the perspective of, well done. I know how hard it is to be successful. And when other people are successful, I want to celebrate with them. That's fantastic. So really pleased with that. While I'm here, I'm just about to step out of the gym now. It's a bit echoey in here. I wanted to talk to you about my nutrition today. It was good. I had a great start with breakfast, which with the travel, not knowing what you've got access to, and breakfast was $45 here. I was like, there's no way I'm spending $45 on breakfast. So I always come prepared. So what I did was I had my smoothie this morning, and I had an apple as well. They give you complimentary apples in the gym here, and gee, they were nice too, red delicious ones. And so that was breakfast. I got some snacks yesterday from the supermarket, which were. I got a couple of salads, a couple of tins of tuna for my dinner last night, lunch today, and I just bought some cut up carrot and cucumber because I don't like, carrying a very sharp knife in my luggage. So that was really cool, and I had my Osteogenics stuff handy as well. So I had my bar, and I had some snacks this afternoon with another apple. So all really well covered. And then tonight I needed to get some red meat in, so I had my steak, which was really yum, with some vegetables. Never enough vegetables, but it was still very yummy. And that's been pretty much it. I'm about to have another snack right now. And I've just gotten back to my room, and I tell you, you don't often have a view like I've got right now. I'm up on the 11th floor, and looking out over the Brisbane city lights. It's really quite nice, isn't it? Seeing the lights of a city. That looks really cool. And so I've got to get up early tomorrow. I've got some homework that I need to take care of. I'm not going to do it tonight because I am not going to be focused as I would like. Just a bit tired. I need to get to bed, rest, recharge, and go again tomorrow. So I fly back tomorrow, and I've already checked in and taken care of that. And looking forward to another day tomorrow. So I guess the theme of today is, how you can still live a vibrant level of health and focus, even though you're traveling and even though I'm working up here. And I know a lot of people use it as an excuse to, eat a lot of bad food or drink a lot and not worry about their activity levels and all that kind of stuff. But You don't have to be like that. I mean, I like to think that when you're traveling, you can keep your life as normal as possible. Then that makes it easier to cope with, what's going on day to day, rather than uh, living two different ways of life, I suppose. So making sure that I'm well hydrated. I turned the heating off here last night, but I've come in here right now and it feels quite warm. Because I find that you can often get quite cold in some of these places, or hot. And so I woke up really quite dehydrated, so I had to hydrate myself with the right stuff this morning to make sure that, again, it was a nice Isotonics hydrolyte kind of drink. And actually I can tell you the name of it. What's it called? It is called Amped Hydrate, a really cool tasting product, and that helped keep me hydrated. So I think I've had about 3 litres of water today, and right now I still feel a little bit dehydrated. I think it was the steak, maybe a little bit salty. But I'm just as focused as I am when I'm at home. I've done the workout. I did a workout yesterday after I got here, my ab workout, which I had scheduled. And today was just basically cardio, doing some cardio, getting my steps up, and networking and learning. So it's been a great day. I'm going to keep this short for today, and tomorrow I might do one on the plane or on the way back home. We'll see. I won't be back home until probably 1 a.m. tomorrow night with my plane trip back and everything. But I will give you an update tomorrow as to how the day has gone. So have a great day, great night, whichever time you're listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.